I'm Jessie. I'm not Larry, like my smock says. I'm going to give you a studio tour today of the Vine Arts place where we create. The first thing you'll want to do when you get in here is sign in. So we've got our little notebook here, and it just helps us track the studio usage. And also if you forget something in here, we can call you. This is our donation box while we're here. What we ask for is $5 a month. This is Art Bartholomew. He's awesome. All right, follow me. These are our drying racks. So if you've got a big droopy wet painting, please label it with your name and the date. And then after it's all dry, you can take it home that night if you'd like, or you can leave it here. If you leave it here, after it's dry, we'll put it in our retrieval rack. So just look for the letter of your first name, and that's what you can pull it out from later on. We do want you to retrieve your work at some point. This is our paper cabinet. So we've got, all of this is free. You don't have to pay for any of this. We've got canvas paper and watercolor paper, so pretty much from painting supplies are from here up. And then down here we've got a lot of drawing supplies. Over here is our magazine section, so lots of National Geographic, etc. These are all for clipping and cutting, so you can make collages and things out of these. On the artist magazine section, we ask that you not cut these up. So on these ones here, we like to read the articles. These are our entry packets. We always have them over here for whatever the upcoming show is, the next gallery show, because the public can enter. And by the way, the public is totally free to use this studio. You don't have to be a member of the church in order to come here. Alright, over here we have our library of art technique books. So they're just sorted by subject, and they're constantly growing. So feel free to peruse. They're not for taking away from the studio, they're for in the studio use only as a reference. And here we have our our oil paints, and we ask that only people who are already familiar with oil painting would be able to use these supplies. We also have more figure drawing books in here. Our smocks over there, so you also may be a Larry or sometimes a Bob. Our dry media is all over here, so our charcoal and blending stumps and things like that. Scissors, pencils, you can just explore in here. We've got a lot of colored pencil, Conte crayons and things. We've got pastels in this drawer. Our watercolor supplies are all on the left side, and then our acrylics are over down yonder because we like to keep them separated. So we've got our watercolors here, and they're very well labeled. We just don't want any acrylic paint anywhere near our watercolors. The watercolor sets are there, and then we've got our tubes also, tape and salt and things like that down there too. We've got tempera and craft paints in here. These are our acrylics. Put the brushes, we ask that you reshape the bristles nicely and just put them here. Make sure they're very, very clean. They're rinsing clean, no colors coming out of the brush. If you have any rags that need to be dried, we ask that you put them here and don't put them away when they're still wet. This is our washing up room in here. So we've got a utility sink here with a clay trap, so you can wash your clay supplies in here if you need to. Over here is where we keep all of our water containers, and we ask that you do not stack them like this. We ask that you keep them pulled apart and stacked that way so that they can dry. Alright, we've got a refrigerator that you can use when you come in. We've got a microwave, toaster oven, so you can come in and utilize that. That was our washing up room. This is our restroom, so this is for public use, men and women. The most important part, coffee. Is there anything I forgot? Oh yeah, and our couches. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright.
And it's got the reading lyrics. It's this one.
So I'm gonna I'll show them the wall too.
Yeah.
A lot of people just put their art up here when they're done with the project. You can take it down whenever you would like to. So this is our couch area. And you're welcome to draw and paint over here as well. You don't have to try to avoid getting paint on our couch. You can see why. Just this is a place of relaxing and and community. And so if you have a group that has some creative brainstorming to do, you're welcome to do it here. It's a really nice place to just either create by yourself or bring your friends. So we hope that you'll come and join us.